the BBC presents The Day of the Triffids.
Drusilla, there's a light.
A searchlight? What does it mean?
Someone's trying to get the sighted people together.
Then we're not alone.
Scratch a pointer on the window ledge, then first thing in the morning, we'll identify the building.
Episode 3, Conference and Confusion.
I lay awake for a long time on that first night after the disaster, listening to the shuffling and tapping of the blind in the street below. When I did go to sleep, I slept heavily and late. I woke to find the sun shining and Drusilla making coffee on the oil stove. She was wearing a ski suit, and jolly nice she looked at it.
Hello, Bill. Ready for breakfast?
I'll shave first. I feel a bit scruffy.
Shall I heat some water?
No, I'll manage with cold. There's one of those patent creams in the bathroom. Hang on, I'm forgetting about that light we saw. Let's take a look at the mark we made and see where it came from.
I did, before you woke. It points towards London University Tower.
Yes, it would be that direction. Oh, and look, they're flying 2 flags. That's it, all right.
We better go straight there after we've eaten. It's funny. The streets are quite different from yesterday.
Fewer people about.
And look how they creep along the gutter. Yesterday they were all clinging to the house fronts.
It's easier going by the curb. This is the turning we want.
Steady. I think there's something happening at the gates.
There's quite a crowd. Do we investigate or clear out?
Investigate.
I think so, but don't let's get embroiled.
If we got through those houses and into one of the gardens, we could work our way quite close to the gates without being seen. If there's anyone to see us. Come on.
Be reasonable. There's nothing we can do about you.
And who do you think you are to shut yourselves up in there? Who do you think you are? You needn't think that I'm one of these helpless wretches and can't see you. I can see you all right.
What's happening?
Come up beside me.
But look here.
There's a sort of agitator chap trying to get in.
Be reasonable.
He's arguing with that chap inside the gates.
Do you think all these people haven't got the same right to live as you? They have, you know. It's not their fault they're blind, is it? It's nobody's fault. But it's going to be your fault if they starve, and you know it. I've been showing them where to get food. But there's only one of me, and there's thousands of them. You could help them too, but you won't. All you think of is looking after your own lousy skins.
But look here. How long do you think the supplies will last?
How the blazes would I know? What I do know is that if all us blokes who've still got our eyes don't muck in and help, there aren't going to be many left alive by the time they come to clear this mess up.
But who do you think's going to come?
Oh, that's it, is it? You're scared. Frightened that if you give them food, there won't be enough for you. Lovely people, aren't they? Well, if you won't come out to us, we'll come into you.
Let go!
There's his arm. Hold him. While I undo the gate.
Let me go! Johnson! Edwards! Bring the stand! Coming!
Don't shoot
Oh, no. Just shoot at them like that.
They fired over their heads.
How do you know?
If they'd fired into that crowd with 2 Sten guns at a range of 20 yards, the street wouldn't be empty now.
But all the same, even to frighten them like that.
They had to do something.
That man, the one who spoke, was right.
In a way.
You know he was.
But he was wrong as well. You see, there is no they to come and clear up this mess. It won't be cleared up except by us. And one of the things we simply cannot afford to do is to spend our entire time pillaging food stocks on behalf of other people. Because when the stocks are gone, well, what will anyone eat?
It seems so callous.
I don't like it any more than you do, but we've got to make up our minds. Do we help the ones who've still got their sight to rebuild some sort of life, or do we make a moral gesture?
No. You're right, Bill. We've got to go on.
Then let's go over.
But the men with the guns.
They won't hurt us. We're sighted. Can you get down?
Give me a hand. There.
Can we come in?
How many of you?
Just the two. We saw your signal last night.
Okay, come on over. We had a bit of a party just now.
Yes, we saw it.
Those were the orders. Not to let them in. You'd better report to the colonel, just inside on the right. The door marked reception.
Highly organized.
Rather alarming.
This seems to be it.
Come in. Newcomers, glad to have you with us. I'll just take a few particulars. Your name, sir?
Mason.
Initials?
W.J.
Address?
The Twitton, Panghurst, near Worthing, if it makes any difference.
We must keep the records straight. I'm hoping to get a form run off as soon as we collect someone who can work a duplicator. Age?
29.
Occupation?
Triffid grower.
Not much call for that now, I'm afraid. And you?
Clayton J.V. of 42 Dean Road, NW8. Age 22, no particular occupation.
Independent.
Very.
Miss, I presume?
Yes.
Well, we need good men. Nasty business this, but there's plenty to be done. Ah, Mr. Beadley.
Hello?
Two new arrivals, Mr. Mason and Miss Clayton. Pass to you for action.
Oh, how do you do? Come across to my office.
Sure you don't want references in triplicate?
Oh, you're thinking of the colonel. Yes, he's a bit of a civil servant. Still, he's right in a way. We've got to get ourselves organized. Go in here.
What's the position at the moment?
Well, so far, there are about 35 of us. And we hope some more will come in during the day.
Have they all got their sight?
28 of them. The rest are relatives or children. Now, at the moment, the general idea is that we move away from here sometime tomorrow and go down to the country.
We were going down this afternoon.
Oh, what transport have you got?
A station wagon. We haven't stocked it up yet. We've got a lot of anti-Triffid gear.
Well, that's a funny thing to make your first essential.
Not as funny as all that.
I think they're going to be a good deal of trouble.
Oh, but surely there aren't enough to cause a lot of bother.
There are plenty in the nurseries.
Oh, yes, but they're all fenced in. Oh, still, bring the gear by all means if you think it'll come in handy. Oh, by the way, you do want to come with us.
I think so, Josella?
Yes.
Good. Then here's what I suggest. Dump your stuff and then drive your car off and swap it for a good big lorry.
Right.
Oh, do either of you know anything about doctoring?
Not a thing.
Nor me.
Oh, pity. Otherwise, I'd have sent you off on a medical scrounge. You'd better go after the stuff on this list.
Pots and pans, blankets, and food.
Yes. And concentrate on bulk. Cans and packets are your best line. Do as much as you can before dark. There'll be a general meeting and discussion here about 9:30 this evening.
Righto.
Well, have you got a pistol?
No.
You better have, just in case. And you, Miss Clayton. Here.
Sure.
Less messy than that knife.
Oh, I feel like a gangster.
Well, that's better than being a gangster's mole, which is what you'll become if some of the citizens of this town get hold of you.
I know.
Well, see you this evening. And good scrounging.
Whoa! Whoa! Switch off.
Sorry about that.
You must double declutch when you change down on these things. You can't just slide through as you can on a car.
Yes, I see. Otherwise, it's not too bad.
You were doing fine till then.
Get a bit worried on corners. It's like having a row of houses behind you. Lucky there aren't many people in these parts.
That's because it happened after working hours. If people had gone blind in the daytime, Lord knows what it would be like.
Awful to think of them still in their houses. Pinner and Stepney and Kensington.
Not only awful, but quite unprofitable.
Sorry.
What's the next warehouse on our list?
A blanket wholesaler in Tooley Street.
And then back we go. I'm stiff after all that loading up.
What do you think I am?
Think you can manage to drive?
That's for you to say.
Yes, you'll do. Then I'll follow you down in the other truck.
Right. Park it there. Oh, Miss Clayton, isn't it? Which list were you working from?
15. Oh, here's Bill.
All right, Bill. Straighten her up. That's fine. Well, how have you made out?
We've got all the stuff on the list.
And a bit more besides.
We've made a couple of plans of where it's all packed in case you want to find anything in particular.
Oh, jolly good. I wish they'd all do that. Is this Triffid gear you put down here?
Yes, I thought it might come in useful.
Oh, yes, of course. You brought a lot in this morning, didn't you?
It doesn't take up much room.
Still... Oh, well, leave it on for the moment. I dare say you could do with a cup of tea. There's a canteen operating in the hall. All right, the next one in. Come along.
There were far more people here than there were this morning.
Yes. Do you notice those girls over there, all sitting together?
They're blind, aren't they?
But not helpless. They must come from some institute. Wonder why.
Excuse me, Mr. Mason and Miss Clayton?
Yes.
Good. Keep quite still, please. I want a picture of you.
Don't tell me you're the press.
Or more or less. At least I'm the official record. Elspeth Carey's the name, formerly of the Post.
This sounds like the Colonel's doing.
It is. I say, are you really Gisela Clayton?
Yes. And I wrote that book, and none of it's true. And I really don't see why the one static thing in a collapsing world should be my reputation.
Fair enough. Somebody said you were worried about Triffids.
I am.
They think he's got a bee in his bonnet about them.
And have you?
I think they're troublesome enough to be taken seriously when they get out of hand.
Yes, but surely that couldn't happen in England.
All sorts of things can happen in England now.
Yes, but... Oh, there's Ivan. He may be able to tell us something. He's been cruising round in a helicopter all afternoon. Ivan!
Hello.
Bill Mason, Gisela Clayton. This is Ivan Simpson, our intrepid birdman. Well, did you see any Triffids wandering around outside London?
Triffids? Oh, I don't think so. Not that you'd notice them much from the air, and besides, I was too busy following roads to take in much else.
What are the roads like?
Not too bad. Most of the drivers seem to have had time to pull up, and of course, it wasn't a busy time of day. I went as far as Reading, and they seemed pretty clear.
Did you see many people?
Hardly a soul. They don't go out very much.
Everybody in the lecture theatre, please, for a conference.
Oh, yes.
Everybody, please.
What do you think this is going to be about?
Tomorrow's routine and so on.
We're a funny mixed crowd. Michael Beadley seems to be organising the platform.
All very efficient. They've even got a gavel.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it's probably the last time I shall use that phrase. The committee has appointed me as its chairman, and now I'm going to introduce them to you. But first of all, I want to say this. The world we knew has ended in a flash. And some of us may be feeling that it's the end of everything. It isn't, you know, unless we allow it to be. We've got to count our blessings, and whatever happens, avoid being sorry for ourselves. After all, if this disaster hadn't come upon us, you know, it's quite possible that something worse might have happened. And we've known that it might since the first bomb was dropped on Hiroshima in 1945. As it is, we have our health, the earth is intact, unscarred, and still fruitful. We can begin to build again, and we must start now.
Very well said.
Now, as you know, one of our main worries today has been that we've not come across anyone with medical knowledge. And so I'm particularly glad to welcome Miss Spur, who is not actually a doctor, but does hold high nursing qualifications. I'd like you to say a few words, Miss Spur.
Oh, my goodness. Must I?
Please.
I can only say that I'll do everything I possibly can. We must expect a certain amount of infection to be about in the next few days, and you can help us to avoid it by reporting at once if you feel at all unwell, and by eating nothing that has been exposed to the air, and by drinking nothing unless it has been boiled or comes out of a bottle.
Quiet, please.
After the meeting, will everyone please line up to be inoculated against typhoid, paratyphoid, and cholera?
Thank you very much, Miss Spur.
Sure.
Our last speaker is going to talk on a rather different subject. Here is Dr. Wallace, who is Professor of Sociology at the University of Kingston.
My friends, I think I may claim to be the oldest among you, and I have spent my life studying the varied institutions of mankind. I have always been struck by the fact that every age and every community has evolved its own moral code to meet its own peculiar circumstances. And moreover, every man believes his own code to be not only the right one, but the only one for him. Although he would not deny that life in a penurious Indian village calls for different customs and manners from life in, say, Mayfair.
What's he getting at?
Oh, shh. Thank you, madam. The point I am about to make is this. The world we knew is gone, finished. Our needs are now different, therefore our standards must be different. For instance, you have all spent the day indulging with clear consciences in what 2 days ago would have been housebreaking and theft. Yes, you have already lost one prejudice, and now I suggest to you that you must lose others. The only one which we dare retain is that which tells us the human race is worth preserving. Anything that will help to preserve it is good, whether we've been brought up to believe it so or not. Anything that will not help must be abandoned. Pour me some water, please.
Of course, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. There is one thing to be made quite clear to you before you decide to join our community. It is that the men must work, the women must have babies. Unless you can agree to that, there can be no place for you. We can afford to support a limited number of women who cannot see because they will have babies who can see. In our new world, then, babies become very much more important than husbands.
What are you grinning at?
People's expressions.
Michael looks a bit anxious.
We should worry. If Brigham Young could bring it off in the middle of the 19th century, this ought to be a pushover.
Think so? Here's someone who doesn't agree with you.
Are we to understand that the last speaker is advocating free love?
I think the questioner must be aware that I never mentioned love, free, bought or bartered. Will she please make the question clearer?
I am asking if you suggest the abolition of the marriage law.
All the laws we knew have been abolished by circumstances.
There is still the law of decency.
Oh, now, Miss
Durrant.
Miss Durrant, a Mohammedan preserves rigid respectability with 3 wives. So did Solomon with 300. These are matters of local custom. For our survival, we must develop our own customs in these matters. And those who choose to come with us must adhere to them. Those who do not wish to are perfectly free to start other communities on such lines as they think fit.
Well.
Oh, dear. It's nice to be alone again.
Shall we sit? What's the matter?
Shall we sit this one out? Just a thought.
It's a lovely night. How's your arm?
Not too bad. She's quite good, that nurse.
The needle was blunt by the time it got to me.
We girls were so busy arguing, we wouldn't have noticed even that.
I bet you were. How many will decide to come?
Nearly all of them, by morning.
You think so?
Most women want babies. A lot of them prefer them to husbands.
Do they?
Provided they've got some sort of security.
Oh.
Don't tell me you're going to cling to the old order.
No, but I don't know. It's difficult.
What is?
I was going to ask you to marry me, but there doesn't seem any point in it now.
Oh, Bill.
Well, is there?
I don't know. But I'll accept you all the same.
Oh, my darling. Gisela.
Did you really think I wouldn't?
I didn't know.
Of course, it isn't quite as straightforward as it seems.
Why not?
I think if I were the committee, I should make it a rule that every man who marries a sighted girl must take on 2 blind girls as well.
What?
Well, that's about how the numbers work out.
But you don't mean that.
I do, and so do they. Didn't you think it was implied in that speech?
It may have been, but I don't see that they can hold anyone to it.
Meaning you don't love me enough to take on 2 other women as well?
No, but... Well, it's crazy, unnatural.
No, it isn't. Listen, Bill. This isn't easy for me either. But we do owe a sort of debt for being alive and able to see. One of the ways of paying it is to help these girls to as full a life as they can have.
I think that's the queerest argument I've heard today.
And yet it's right. I know it is.
Very well. If that's the way you think it ought to be.
Oh, darling, you do understand. I knew you would.
All the same.
Now, don't worry any more. I shall choose 2 nice, sensible girls.
Oh, will you? Good.
It's getting late. You better go in.
Yes, it's been quite a day.
Fire! Quick! Come on! Downstairs, everyone. Help out the blind. They're on the ground floor. Now, quick as you can. Mind the stairs. You all right, Bill?
Yes, I'm all right, guys. Where's Drusilla?
She's down now. Hurry up. The smoke's thickening.
Here comes one, Coker. Right, tighten the tripwire. Push him one. Right, get him in the lorry. Here comes another.
Drusilla, are you down there? Drusilla.
He's out. Get him away. No, wait a minute. There's another. Not a bad bag. Not at all a bad bag.
Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine.
Mm.
That's right. I thought I heard you.
Oh, my head.
You had an accident, mate. That's what you had.
My hands. Who's tied them up?
Now, take it easy, cop. There's no harm intended.
What's happened?
I'll tell you in a tick. Here, where are you?
Over here.
Oh. Now, I've got the mug of char for you. Can you get it between your hands? Yeah.
Got it.
If it tastes a bit funny, it's the rum old Charlie put in it.
Who's old Charlie?
He's our cook, Charlie.
Who are you?
I'm Alf.
Now tell me where I am and why I'm tied up.
It's a bit of a lark, really. Here, have a fag and I'll tell you. Light mine, will you? Tar. Well, you know, there was a bit of a shindy up at the university yesterday morning.
I saw that.
Yeah, well, after we'd scarpered, that bloke Coker that was doing all the talking, he got real nasty. And he said you'd have to take what was coming to you. Well, we met up with a couple of other fellas as could see, and they fixed it all up between them.
Fixed what?
The fire. He's a lad, that Coker. Can't help laughing.
Do you mean that fire was faked?
Well, of course it was. They rigged up a tripwire or 2, lit a lot of paper and stuff in the hall, and started ding-dogging the old bell, see? As soon as you come downstairs, over you went bonk, went Coker with a cosh, and we put you on the lorry. Dead easy.
Where are we?
In a hotel. It's a posh one, too. Got a palm tree in the hall. Oh, I know that because I walked into it. Can't help laughing, can you?
I can.
Oh, you don't want to take it like that.
How many of us did you get?
Couple of dozen, but 6 was blind.
And what are you going to do with it?
Well, get organised, I suppose. Hello, is this Coker now?
Yes.
Hey, morning, Captain. All correct.
Come on in, mate.
Stand there. Now you. Name?
Mason.
Let's have your hands.
I'm going to untie them, but don't try anything on. We've some rough customers round here.
What the blazes do you think you're doing?
I'll tell you in a minute. If you won't help other people, you've got to be made to. Yeah. Mac?
Right. I'm coming.
Handcuffs.
Here, what?
Shut up. That'll give you a bit more freedom.
A bit.
All you'll need. Let's have the chain, Mac.
Here. I put the strap round my right wrist.
Good. Then you get that side of him. The chain through his arm, so. Alf?
Yeah?
You on the other side and the strap round your left wrist.
Oh, yeah, right.
Now.
Sort of a shotgun wedding.
Now, Mason, I want you to look at this street plan. You're going to take these 2 and 50 others, and you'll be taken by truck to your area. Once there, you'll find them accommodation and lead them to supplies. Now, there'll be others working to right and left of you, so stay in your boundaries.
How am I supposed to help anyone tied up like this?
You'll manage. Now, here's your area. Maida Vale to Fitzjohn's Avenue. No further in than Swiss Cottage, but as far out as you like. Now, I shouldn't let them get hungry if I were you. Some of them are tough.
Aye. And some of them have knives, mister. I'm one.
And I'll be out to check up on where you are, but otherwise, you'll be on your own till someone turns up to straighten out this mess.
If they come.
They'll come. You'll probably get a medal for your noble work. Okay?
One thing.
Yeah?
Did you get a girl called Josella Playton in your raid?
I think so.
Where have you sent her?
Westminster.
Oh, that lot won't find much grub. Not in the Houses of Parliament, they won't.
And don't you try wandering off to find her.
He won't.
I believe you, Mac. Lead them down to the street. The truck's waiting.
On the best of luck to us.
Six steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, we better go in and have a look round first on our own.
Wait where you are. The lot is.
One more small step and into the hall.
Yeah. Hotel, is it?
Yes.
Here, any palm trees?
No, it's not as grand as that.
Oh.
Seems empty.
Now, well, what's the drill?
Bring them in 4 at a time, hands on shoulders, and find them somewhere to sleep.
The first 4 of yous. Come on.
6 steps, remember.
One, 2, 3. Oh, it's funny. I never thought what it'd be like. Kipling down, 3 of us strung together.
There's a lot of things you never thought of.
Shut up.
No, but he's right, mate. It's going to be difficult.
And how difficult will it be if your man pushes off and leaves us on our own?
I never said I'd do that.
But you would if you could.
And I don't blame you, mate.
But I'll carve you if you try.
I'm no use to you dead.
You won't be dead, man. Just carved.
Oh, let's change the subject. Yeah, what do we do tomorrow?
Forage for food.
Aye, and the next day we'll eat it.
No, it'd be best to get quite a stock in. Spend a week or so going out every day, and then there'll be no chance of anyone else pinching it.
Yeah, that's true. Huh. And afterwards we can sit back quietly here, fair lapping it up.
Till we run out.
Some sort of thing will happen. Don't you worry.
Is anyone there?
Who's that?
It's a kid they call Lucy. Come in. What do you want, Dux?
A man who can see.
I'm here.
Can you come up, please? There's something wrong.
What is it?
Some of the people are ill. They're very hot and they've got dreadful pains. I think they've got something bad.
How come? And so will you two, by the way.
Some sort of thing will happen. Don't you worry, Mac boy. It is.
That was episode 3 of The Day of the Triffids, a serial for broadcasting in 6 parts by Giles Cooper from the novel by John Wyndham, with Patrick Barr as Bill Mason and Monica Gray as Josella Playton. Production for the BBC by Peter Watts.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. The American Broadcasting Company presents Quiet, Please, which is written and directed by Willis Cooper, and which features Ernest Chappell. Quiet, Please for today is called Calling All Souls. I tell you what happened last Halloween, or All Souls, or All Hallows, or whatever you call it in your part of the country. I bet you can't guess where I was. Well, I was a couple of places. But where I started, I was sitting in a tight little room in a great big house. You ever been west? Well, you know when you cross the Mississippi River on the Santa Fe from Illinois to Iowa, about 4 or 5 hours out of Chicago, Fort Madison, Iowa? Ever notice that great big place right alongside the riverbank to your right? The big high walls and the towers and the big gates. That's right, the Iowa State Prison. That's where I was last Halloween. In a little cell. Oh, very comfortable. All by myself. Waiting. And not much more time to wait. Sure. The death cell. I was just sitting there playing solitaire on the edge of my bed, trying not to think of what was coming up and thinking of nothing else but that. I was pretending I'd paid the house $52 for the deck, and the house would pay off $5 for every card I got in the top row. I was $32 to the good this particular hand. I didn't hear anybody come up. I didn't hear anybody except the guard walking around, till this voice spoke to me.
Red 9 on the 10 of clubs, Louis.
Oh. Hello, Delbert. Yeah, that's right. Coming in?
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. So far. How are you?
All right.
Sit down.
Yeah.
No soap, huh? Turn this down.
That's right.
What'd he say?
Oh, a lot of things.
What?
What's the difference? He said no.
It's tough, Delbert, when I didn't do it.
It's tough on me, too, Louis.
Yes, but they're not going to hang you.
I begged him to give you a 2-week stay at least, but he said his conscience wouldn't let him.
Conscience, huh?
He said if he felt I could turn up anything at all in 2 weeks, he'd be tempted to give you the benefit of the doubt. You've had 3 stays now.
Could you turn up anything?
Louis.
Yeah, I know.
I've done everything I could.
I know. But I didn't do it, Delbert.
I know you didn't. But proving it.
You want to play cards? I guess I don't want to play either. Well,
I've done my very best, Louis. My very level best.
I know. It's pretty tough on me, though. Ain't it?
Certainly is.
No hope at all?
No hope at all. No witnesses, plenty of motive, your fingerprints all over everything?
I remember. Only I didn't do it.
Who did you? Got any idea, Louis?
No idea at all.
I thought maybe.
I just opened the door. After I'd knocked a dozen times, I just opened the door. And they were on the floor, I told you.
I know.
And I was so shocked. You know. I couldn't help it. I tried to... That's how I got the fingerprints all over.
You told me.
I admit I didn't like Harris. I didn't go for Etta very much either. But I didn't kill him, Delbert.
You told me.
I just went out there to ask him to let me have however much he could of that $2,000 he owed me for the pigs.
You should have made all those statements about how you were going to get the money or else.
I know it. shouldn't have gone through his desk looking for the money either.
I don't know why the dickens you did that.
Well, I don't know either, but I said I was shocked. I just thought this was a good way to get the money if I could find it. Nobody would know, I figured. I knew if I didn't get it then, I'd never get it. They were lying there on the floor.
Louis, listen, it was pretty hard to convince a jury you didn't do it with them lying on the floor and you going through the desk and blood spots on your suit and everything.
I know it, Delbert. I was crazy to do it. But I didn't murder him.
I know that, I told you.
Delbert, are they sure enough going to hang me?
Unless
what?
They discover new evidence.
Where are they going to discover that?
They'll have to do it awful fast.
Where are they going to discover it?
You tell me.
There isn't any more evidence. Whoever really did it covered his tracks too good.
I'll say he did. Oh, you smooched it up fooling around?
Oh, my gosh, Delbert, I was just trying to see if I could help.
And seeing if you could find the money, Harris, owed you.
Well, I know it was foolish, but...
Honestly, Louis, now, you wouldn't expect anybody in his right mind to believe your story,
But
would
it's
you?
true, I tell you.
I know it's true, but I couldn't make the jury believe it, or the governor.
How do you know it's true?
What?
How do you know it's true?
Why, I just know it, Louis. I've seen murderers before, you know.
You don't think I'm a murderer?
Of course not.
Delbert, don't you really think there's a chance of uncovering some new evidence? Really?
I think the only people who saw the murder, the only people who know who did it, are Harris and Etta themselves.
But they're dead.
That's right. They're dead, Louis. Look, what I stopped in for, you want me to ask Father McIntyre to come round and see you now?
13 steps up with your hands fastened behind you. 13 steps. Stop and turn around. The man says, stand here. Look down the 13 steps at the reporters, the doctor with a stethoscope hanging around his neck. Feel a man tying your feet together. Feel the floor give a little underfoot. See how the man stays away from the little trapdoor, reaching out to make the rope tight around your ankles. Listen. Father McIntyre's voice in your ear. A little rustling behind you and the black hood over your head, and you can't see anymore. But you can feel the rope as it brushes against your neck, a little hairy and creepy crawly on your skin. The weight of the knot, 9 turns on your shoulder. The floor gives a little underfoot. No, I can't. I can't. I thought I didn't do it. I tell you, I didn't do it. All I could think of was what my lawyer said, what Delbert said before he got up and opened the door and went away.
The only people who saw the murder, the only people who know who did it, are Harris and Etta themselves.
And Harris and Etta knew I didn't do it. Maybe they didn't know who it was that did it, but they did know that I didn't do it. Maybe they didn't. And maybe they did. Maybe they did know. Maybe they could tell me. Maybe they could discover some new evidence, the way Delbert put it. Maybe they could tell me where to go, who to look for, what I'd find. I could tell it all to Delbert. He could go tell the governor, and I'd get a stay. Maybe the evidence would be good enough so they'd let me go. Maybe they wouldn't hang. But Harris is dead. And Etta's dead. I saw them dead on the floor of their house when I went. And they accused me of murdering them. They found me guilty. I'm in the death cell, waiting. Harris, Etta, don't let me die. Don't let them. Etta, Harris, have mercy on my soul. And when I heard the bell tolling somewhere in the distance, I remembered. I remembered what night this was. This was All Souls' night. This was the night when the souls of the weary dead walked the earth again. Why, I remembered when graveyards yawn and tombs give up their dead. And the sound of the bell tolling away in the darkness of early evening. Calling all souls. Calling all souls. And I wondered if my soul had to leave my body when I walked up the 13 steps, and after, if my soul had to leave my body then, why could it not leave my living body for a while and go seeking after the others that stepped from the tomb this night? The souls of the weary dead, the souls of the unhappy dead, the murdered, the kindly souls that knew. Then I sat down again quietly. The fit of deadly terror was gone for a moment. I was exhausted and weak. I closed my eyes and the sound of the distant bell faded out as I thought. Why can't it be possible, I thought. All these things are not mere superstition. There's some foundation in every belief, I thought. I can't die. I'm innocent, I thought. And only those two know the truth. Calling all souls, I repeated again to myself. Calling all souls. And I stood up. I stood up in that brightly lighted, sorrowful place. And as I rose, I turned to look behind me. And there, on the bed, still in an attitude of despair, sat my body. And in a flash of darkness, the place faded away, the stone walls and the iron bars and the bare, narrow bed, the man in prison uniform seated motionless on its edge. And I stood alone in the darkness of a place I knew. Tall marble shafts gleaming faintly in the starlight. Curving gravel roadways hedge-bordered. And the scent of moldering flowers in the darkness. A dry rustle of a weather-beaten flag at the head of a low mound beside me. And loneliness. All aloneness pressing inward upon me like a living thing. The eve of All Souls. And suddenly, quietly in the cold shadows, little whispers of innumerable voices. The voices of the wandering souls that hastened past me, seeking their dusty desires across the face of the world they once all knew. And then a voice, speaking to me in the dark, speaking my name in the darkness, calling me.
Louis!
And another voice.
Louis!
And I knew I had won, for these were the voices of the two they said I murdered.
Why, of course you didn't, Louis.
Of course you didn't.
And a little child, a little boy, ran up in the darkness and took my hand and laughed to hear my name.
Do you remember little Tommy, our little boy that died when he was sick?
And I remembered. And in the darkness I saw many another I'd all but forgotten. Charlie Cullum, that was killed at Romaine in the Argonne 30 years ago. Albert Newhouse, my Boy Scout comrade that drowned so many years ago. Grace Williams, who died at her husband's hand. Crowds and crowds of the ones who had gone before, spending this, their brief holiday on their well-loved earth. And I, the only living soul among them, spending my brief moment with them to seek my life from them. On All Souls' Eve a year ago. And I said, help me. And Etta answered me.
What is there we can do now, Louis?
You know I didn't kill you, Etta.
Of course.
Of course.
They're going to hang me for it.
You didn't do it.
But how can I prove it? Delbert said if we could find new evidence.
There's plenty of evidence, Louis, to be found.
Where? How?
Why, let me see. He found the money.
That's why you couldn't find it, Louis.
But if he found the money, it must be gone by now.
No, he has some of it left.
But what good does that do?
Why, there's a list of the numbers of the bills somewhere.
They looked for it. They couldn't find it.
Have them look in the bedroom, Louis, behind the third drawer in my chest of drawers. I know where it is. It fell down there.
Oh, that's wonderful. But what good will it do now? Unless you tell me.
There's plenty of evidence, Louis, if you'll just look for it. He ripped his coat on the catch of the living room door. There's threads there that could be identified.
You know who did it? You know who did it?
Yes, we know.
Yes, we know.
Then tell me. Tell me, and I'll see. Delbert will see that he confesses. Look, I tell you, they're going to hang me for it. Do you hear? Tell me. Oh. And you still hate me. And you haven't learned mercy since you... You're going to let me die because you hated me while you were alive.
Louis.
You're going to carry it beyond the grave. You're going to keep it to yourself and let me hang.
You hated us, Louis.
Yes, I hated you and I hate you now. Ghost or no ghost, soul or no soul, No, Harris, have pity on me. It's all over now. There's no use hating me. Don't you hate the man that killed you? Don't you?
No, Louis, no.
We don't hate him.
But you hate me. You're going to let me die. You know I'm innocent. You're going to let me die just because we didn't like each other on Earth.
Louis, listen to us. There's no such thing as hate anymore with us.
Then why don't you give me a chance to live?
Go back, Louis. Go back to your body.
Go back.
Go back. To die.
Dying isn't so bad, Louis. You don't see any unhappiness among all these souls, do you?
I don't want to die.
You'd rather save your life for a while at the expense of somebody else's life?
But I'm not guilty. And he is.
Go back, Louis.
Go back.
I won't go back till you tell me who killed you.
Listen to me, Louis. You're tampering with things that you have no right to know. Your soul has left your body before its time. You have come upon secrets that no living man should know. Your body is waiting for you. Go back to it while there's time.
While there's time.
It is only this one night that souls may walk the earth.
And when morning comes... Well, when morning comes, if you are still here... Louis, I can make you no promises.
Go back, Louis.
Tell me the man's name.
No, Louis. No, it's none of your affair.
None of my affair? Don't you understand what I said to you? They're going to hang me. None of my affair. Listen.
There was no need for you to send your soul out seeking us, Louis.
I don't get that.
We have been waiting for this night, Louis.
Well?
Tell him, Harris.
He will have to come with us now.
Yes, that is the law.
You should not have come here. Louis, there is still time, but only a little time. If you go back now...
I won't go back. I won't go back until you tell me.
You have no right here, you know, Louis.
But I'm here.
And now it is too late.
Yes.
You will have to come with us.
Where are you going?
Tell him, Harris.
We are going to visit the man who murdered us.
You what?
I told you there was no need for you to come here, Louis. We have a way of taking care of this man.
I don't know what you mean.
Haven't you ever heard of haunting, Louis?
Come with us now, Louis.
No.
You must come.
You're really going to haunt him? And make him confess?
We are going to appear to him, Louis.
What he will do, we cannot say.
But when he sees us...
Well, then I'm going back to the prison.
No.
I'll go back and I'll call the warden. I'll get Delbert. Tell him that there'll be a confession. Delbert will get me a stay of execution. Then when he confesses, I'll be... Who is it, Harris?
Come with us and you will see.
No, I'm going back to the prison. I told you. Get things all set up.
No, you changed your mind too late, Louis.
Too late? Why?
No, Louis. You have meddled too much. You have gone too far. The souls of the living have no place here. But you have come.
We told you to go back while there was time, Louis.
Yes, but...
Now you must come with us.
No. No. I want to go back.
Come, Louis.
High up over the face of the sleeping, starlit world with the tiny lights of the living far below us. The broad, peaceful farmlands, the sleeping cities, the broad breast of the great river far below us. The universe throbbing with strange, compelling song. And above us, around us, the sense of a million souls. A myriad, a countless multitude, returning joyously to their single night upon the earth they loved. And I looked up in the clearness of the haunted night, and above me, the endless pathway of the Milky Way glowed with a strange splendor. And Etta plucked my sleeve.
The pathway of the souls, Louis. The way we all return.
And I saw the features of the ones I had loved. Of strangers. Of men and women and little children. Of boys in ragged uniforms. Of bearded ancients and smiling babes in their mother's arms. And on their faces in the sparkling night an expression of awful eagerness. Of long-awaited realization that this night they would once again rest upon the mortal earth. And even I, the only living soul amongst all the multitude of the dead, even I felt an overpowering desire to set my feet again this moment upon the reality of earth. And I closed my eyes for a moment. And when I opened them, we three were in a room. And on a bed there was a sleeping man. Where are we? Is this the man?
This is the man.
This is the man.
Who is he?
Go and look.
No.
Go and look.
I don't want to.
Go and look, Louis.
You must go and look, Louis.
He lay there, sleeping as innocently as any child. The covers were drawn up about his face as if he were shutting out some childish fancy of boogeymen in the dark. But I knew him for a wicked, guilty man. A man who held my own life in jeopardy.
Look at him, Louis.
Look at him, Louis.
And I lifted up the comforter that hid his face and bent down to look at him. Delbert. Delbert. My friend. The man who had defended me in the courtroom and lost. The man who had gone to the governor. Or had he gone? To plead for my life. Delbert. The man who told me, of course I know you didn't do it. Of course he knew. He alone of mortal men knew the murderer. For the defender of the accused man was the murderer himself.
Wake him, Louis.
No.
Wake him.
Delbert. Delbert. Delbert, wake up.
Louis! Louis, what are you doing here? He came with us, Delbert. Harris!
Harris and Etta, Delbert.
No! Now go away! You're a ghost! We are human souls, Delbert. Come to hear your testimony.
No! No, I won't tell you anything.
You murdered them, didn't you, Delbert?
No!
You murdered us, Delbert.
No, I...
Confess, Delbert.
I didn't do it.
You did do it.
You, Louis. You can't be here.
Confess.
Well, I...
Confess.
Louis must hear you, Delbert.
Louis! Louis, I did do it. I killed them, Louis. I murdered them. I knew I could throw the blame on you. I knew I could get you convicted and I could save myself. I hated them too, Louis. Oh, Louis. Louis, forgive me. Louis, forgive me.
Me forgive you, Delbert? Ask Harris and Etta to forgive you.
Harris. Etta.
We have already forgiven you, Delbert. But you have done a great wrong to Louis.
You will be punished, Delbert.
I'll confess. I'll fall to prison.
I'm going back to my body now in the prison.
Louis.
Thank you.
Forgive me.
Thank you, Harris. Etta.
Louis.
I'm going back. Oh, Harris, you...
Wait, Louis.
What?
Louis.
Be quiet, murderer. What, Harris?
You can't go back, Louis.
I can't go back. Why, what have I... What?
You must stay, Louis.
Stay? Stay? Why must I stay? My body's back there in the prison waiting for me. I've got to get back and live.
No, Louis.
Why? Tell me why. Everything's all... What's the matter?
You tell him, Delbert.
Louis.
Well?
Louis. They hanged you half an hour ago.
The title of today's Quiet Please story is Calling All Souls. It was written and directed by Willis Cooper, and the man who spoke to you was Ernest Chappell.
And Kermit Murdoch played Delbert. Harris and Etta were respectively Ralph Schoolman and Mary Patton. Mr. Cooper and I are very grateful for the superb efforts of Albert Berman, who was always responsible for our Quiet Please music. Now, for a word about next week, here is our writer-director, Willis Cooper.
Thank you for listening to Quiet Please again. Next week I have a story for you called Adam and the Darkest Day.
And so, until next week at the same time, I am quietly yours, Ernest Chappell.
A listening reminder. David Harding Counter-Spy is a name that means action, excitement, drama each time his efficient law enforcement organization exposes another racket. Hear Counter-Spy this afternoon over these ABC stations. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
WJZ, New York's first station. WJZ AM and FM.
Dark fantasy.
I would like to buy a satchel, if you please. There, that one in the corner will do. The scarlet one. You see, scarlet is my favorite color because it reminds me so very much of blood.
You know what I came about, Sam?
Sit down.
Do you have a smoke?
Yes, of course.
Do you think Mr. Craig knows what we're doing?
I believe he suspects.
What are your plans?
Tonight, Peter Craig will sign over the last of the estate to me.
And when do I get the money you promised me?
Within a week.
Why wait that long?
Because it's the best that way. You should wait longer. It would not do for the private nurse, Rose Esther, to become suddenly rich overnight.
You remember the price, don't you?
$100,000.
I should have more. You're netting a cool $1 million.
The deal was all right with you when I made it.
Yes. Yes, it's all right. What time tonight?
About 11. When he's good and sleepy. So he'll take the powder without suspecting.
You said he already suspects.
Not everything. He doesn't know we give him dope to make his mind go blank. We can be pretty sure of that.
Or that he signs those legal papers while under the influence of the drug?
He couldn't possibly know that. He's been taking medicine for so many years. When you hold a glass of it in front of him, he takes it automatically.
He has one more paper to sign?
One more.
I'll give him the powder the minute you come into the house tonight.
After that, disappear.
Yes, I will. But remember, Sam, I expect my share of the money within a week. I think I've been quite patient with you since we went into this thing. It wouldn't be wise for me to become suddenly impatient.
All right, Mr. Willen. Sit down, sit down. Thank you, Mr. Craig. Nurse, hand me my glasses on that table over there. I can't see a thing without my glasses.
Your medicine, Mr. Craig.
Eh? Medicine. Oh, all right. Thank you, nurse. Now, you get my glasses.
Here they are. Do you wish warm milk before going to bed tonight?
Warm milk? No, not on your life. And don't you go locking my laboratory tonight. I'm going to tinker around in there a bit as soon as Mr. Willard leaves.
Yes, sir. Just ring if you need anything, Mr. Craig.
You look well, sir. I never felt better in my life. Now, what's on your mind at this hour of the night? Well, Mr. Craig, I've been handling your legal affairs for quite some time now. Yes, you have. 7 years, I believe. Just so. This afternoon I stumbled upon something that absolutely astounded me. And what was that? I happened upon the deed to your estate. I noticed it had never been turned over to you in a legal manner. Well, it's a small technicality, but I thought I should advise you about it. Have you done anything about it? Why, yes, I have. That's why I came out tonight. I have the papers with me. Put everything in perfect order. I say, Mr. Craig, is something wrong? No, I'm just sleepy. I better sign the paper now. Yes, sir. I think you'd better. Here, Mr. Craig. On this line right here. Yes. Here? That's right. That's all, Mr. Craig. Thank you very much. This is just exactly what we needed. Just exactly. Nurse! Oh, no. They know better than to leave me here in darkness. Nurse! Come here at once. She's not here. She's gone. She's gone. And left me when it's so dark, so still. Left me here to die. No, I can't stand darkness. No, I can't be left alone. I know my heart
And to my manservant, Alex Monroe, I bequeath the sum of $5,000. This is my will. All that remains, aside from the foregoing, is for Mr. Samuel Willard, my attorney, to carry out the duties I already have outlined to him. Herewith, attest my hand. Peter Craig. And that is Mr. Craig's will. I wish to assure you that the last portion, the portion concerning the duties involving myself, have been carried out. They have to do with the funeral itself and the preparations for the funeral. I wish to thank each of you for coming here tonight to hear the reading of Mr. Craig's will. You will each receive your individual shares of the estate within the next 2 weeks. Now, good evening. Well, Rose?
They took it quite well.
Why shouldn't they? After all, they were only his servants. He had no relatives. It didn't strike any of them as strange that Craig should have left the bulk of the estate to me.
You played your cards very well, didn't you?
I think so. The smartest thing was giving the servants a share.
Yes. Now, I suppose I'll receive my share.
Of course. Within a week.
Good. Would you mind answering a question for me?
I know. What is it?
Those instructions about the funeral. I saw nothing unusual about them.
There wasn't anything unusual.
But just what were the secret instructions Mr. Craig left for you in a sealed envelope marked to be read immediately following my passing?
Oh, that. He just stated he wished to be buried in the family vault. But there was something strange at that.
Yes?
He directed me to his laboratory, a certain compartment where I found a box, wrapped in brown paper and tied with a heavy cord. He instructed that this box was to be buried with him.
And was it?
Yes, I had it placed in a coffin.
Do you know what was in the box?
Yes. I don't mind saying I was curious, so I opened the package.
Well?
It wasn't anything worthwhile at all. Just a couple of pounds of modeling clay.
Modeling clay?
Yes. What in the world do you think his idea was in wanting to be buried with such an insignificant thing as modeling clay? This way, please, Professor White.
Thanks, Mr. Willard. Peter Craig, as I've told you, was an old friend of mine. I certainly was surprised to arrive here and learn he'd passed on.
Yes, we buried him last Thursday. Mr. Craig had no relatives. I didn't know the names of any of his friends, and that's why you weren't notified.
Mm-hmm. I once worked with Mr. Craig at Oxford. He could have been a professor there, had he wished.
Professor? Mm-mm. Here, down these steps.
Yes, he was quite an electrical engineer. Worked miracles almost with wires and tubes and batteries, condensers, all that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew he liked to fuss around in his laboratory. I've only been inside the place once. Didn't know he was a master at any particular science.
Oh, yes, indeed. He was one in a million. Always experimenting. Always trying some new idea.
Here we are. This is Mr. Craig's laboratory.
I see. This wax on the door.
Oh, that. The police sealed the place up when they were investigating the death of Peter Craig.
Investigating?
Yes. Mr. Craig died unattended. Heart attack. He fell and struck his head. At first, the police feared foul play.
Oh, I see. Oh, I suppose it'll be quite all right to break the seal now.
Oh, certainly. We've forgotten all about it. There we are. Now, I'll go first, Professor White. Light switch is very inconveniently placed. Okay, sir. This is what you wanted to see.
Yes, just as I thought. Table after table and shelf after shelf of electrical equipment.
It seems pretty much of a mess to me.
Poor old Peter Craig. He never was very tidy.
I came in here the day the police were around, just before they sealed the room up. I'd never been here before. All these wires and electrical panels and tubes and things give me the creeps.
Well, Craig certainly could put weird contraptions together.
He spent many hours here. I believe his experiments were the only things that gave him a desire to keep on living.
Say, here's a strange-looking workbench over here.
What do you mean, Professor?
Well, look for yourself here. See, the tabletop is littered with short links of almost invisible copper wires and with little bits of fresh putty.
Putty?
No, it's not putty. It's modeling clay.
Yes. You're right.
Yes, and here's a cardboard box of the stuff.
That box, the brown paper, this heavy cord.
Yeah, why, it appears that there was a great deal more of the clay in this box. You can see that a good portion of it has been torn away from the original mass.
It's the same box. The very same one I put into the casket.
What?
What could Peter Craig have been doing with modeling clay and thin copper wires?
Mr. Willard.
Yes?
Is that the only entrance to this laboratory, the one the police sealed?
Well, yes, it is. No windows, no other door.
And yet that seal was unbroken.
We both saw it was.
Yeah, but look here on this workbench here. These bits of clay, still moist, not dry and hardened like they'd be if they'd lain here long.
And this hand towel here, look at it. Damp, as though someone had just recently dried his hands on it.
Mr. Willard. What's this, do you know?
A locket on a golden chain. Where did you find it?
Oh, here on the floor near the wall over there.
His picture is a child inside.
You know what's in the locket without opening it?
Yes. It was Peter Craig's request that he be buried with this locket in his hands.
Hello? Yes, this is Rose Esther. Who wishes to see me, clerk? Well, if he won't give his name, I certainly am not interested. He said to tell me he's the man with the scarlet satchel. The scarlet satchel. Oh. No, I don't wish to see him. Send him away, please. Tell him to go away. Tell him to go away. Peter Craig.
Good evening, my dear.
You. The man with...
With the scarlet satchel.
I remember when you bought it. You took me with you. And when I suggested a black or brown-colored bag, you said...
I said that scarlet is my favorite color because it reminds me so very much of blood.
Yes. Oh, no. No. Oh, this isn't true. It can't be true. Peter Craig is dead.
Yes, my dear. So he is.
But you were Peter Craig.
I was Peter Craig. Once upon a time. Now, I am merely an old man with a scarlet satchel.
What is in that satchel?
I am just returning a gift, my dear.
A gift?
Oh, it was a most excellent jest, I know. but hardly becoming of so charming a person as yourself.
What do you mean?
Do you remember the modeling clay? I see you do remember.
It was merely a joke. We sent it to you only in fun.
We?
Mr. Willard and I.
Oh, yes. Mr. Willard. Well, I never did tell you how much I appreciated receiving a child's plaything from two such thoughtful people. But now I've come to return the gift.
Go away. You're some imposter, pretending to be Peter Craig. The real Peter Craig is dead and buried.
I am going, my dear. But I leave the gift with you. You'll find it there in the satchel. You'll find its contents most interesting, I'm sure. And now, good night, my dear, and goodbye.
He's gone. It isn't true. Peter Craig is dead. I saw him buried. Oh, this is just a horrible dream. Yes, I'll wake up any minute now and... That satchel. Scarlet. More scarlet now than it ever was. There on the floor, where he left it. Oh, it's opening. Yes, opening. And yet there are no hands to do it. Something inside. Something is opening that satchel from the inside. What in the name of heaven is that thing? Oh, no. Oh, stop. Stop, I tell you. Keep away. Keep away from me. No. No. No!
Miss Esther was a friend of yours, Mr. Willard?
Yes, she was.
And that newspaper certainly gives a startling account of her death.
Yes. Rose Esther was heard by neighboring tenants screaming hysterically. When investigators broke their way through her locked door, they found the nurse sprawled upon the floor of her living room. Both the girl's hands were clasped tightly to her face. Her eyes were staring blankly, wide with terror. Her last gasping words were, "Scarlet satchel." The terror-stricken girl undoubtedly died from fright. Scarlet satchel.
Yeah, sounds like a murder plot from Sherlock Holmes.
Scarlet satchel. Just a minute, Professor.
Mr. Willard, man, don't jump like that. Why, you startled the life out of me.
It's gone.
Gone? What's gone?
He kept it here in this closet. I remember when he bought it.
Who bought what, Mr. Willard? What in heaven's name are you so excited about?
The scarlet satchel. He always kept it here. Now it's gone.
I still don't understand what connection...
The cemetery. That's it. We've got to go out to the cemetery. Come on, Professor White. We've got to go out there and see what's happened to the grave of Peter Craig. His body's gone.
Peter Craig's vault has been opened.
Opened? As though someone inside had pushed up the coffin lid to escape.
That lid was heavy.
Peter Craig!
It was so difficult for an old man to push up so much weight.
Peter, what on earth is the explanation of this? They told me you were dead and buried, man.
Then for once, my good friend, they told the truth.
Yes. Yes, he is dead. I saw him just after they found him. He'd been dead for hours. His heart had stopped. Rigor mortis had set in.
Yes. I was a perfect corpse.
Peter.
He was taken to the funeral parlor, embalmed. He lay in his coffin a day and a night before we buried him.
Mr. Willard, there's some explanation.
I saw them close the coffin on him. Saw them bring it out here. Watched them put it into the vault and seal the door.
And Rose Esther witnessed the same thing. That's why I startled her so.
You killed her. You killed Rose Esther.
No, not I. She was killed by the thing in the scarlet satchel.
The scarlet satchel? Professor White, look, he's carrying it now.
There is one plan in the entire scheme of things mortal man does not know. That those who are murdered never rest easily within their graves until they have wrought a full and perfect vengeance.
Murdered?
They left me alone in the darkness and stillness of a night, to die. They knew that my heart couldn't stand the shock. It was as much murder as if they'd stopped my heart with a dagger thrust.
No, I had nothing to do with that.
You and your friend, Miss Esther, once thought it very hilarious when you sent me a child's plaything through the mails. At the time, I was not amused, Mr. Willard. Now I am.
The clay modeling set.
Exactly.
Peter, man, what are you doing?
The scarlet satchel. He's opening it.
I'm taking out my little pygmy friend.
Peter, that thing looks alive.
No, it can't be. It's nothing but a little figure modeled in clay. Just a little clay doll. It can't be human.
Then watch it come to life.
Peter, good heavens.
It's moving, walking like a man.
You see, I have put the modeling clay to good use. I have created with it your damnation.
No. Keep it away from me. Don't let it come any closer. Keep it away, I say. Don't let it touch me. Stop it. Keep that deadly thing away from me. Don't let it touch me. I can't stand it. Keep going.
You have heard The Man with the Scarlet Satchel, the 16th original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop. Ben Morris played Sam Willard, Fred Wayne was Peter Craig, Georgiana Cook took the part of Rose Esther, and Muir Height was heard as Professor White. Next Friday night at this time, listen to another startling and weird dark fantasy adventure. Superstition, Be Hanged, written by Scott Bishop. Tom Paxton speaking. Dark Fantasy originates each Friday night in the studios of WKY, Oklahoma City. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The Sealed Book. Once again, the keeper of the book has opened the ponderous door to the secret vault, wherein is kept a great sealed book, in which is recorded all the secrets and mysteries of mankind through the ages. Here are tales of every kind, tales of murder, of madness, of dark deeds strange and terrible beyond all belief. Keeper of the book, I would know what tale we tell this time. Open the great book and let us read. Slowly, the great book opens. One by one, the keeper of the book turns the pages and stops. Ah, the strange story of a man who committed the perfect murder, only to discover that every murder must be paid for. A tale titled Death Laughs Last. Here is the tale, Death Laughs Last, as it is written in the pages of the sealed book. Our story begins in the office of Dr. Robert Smith. There is a worried look on the doctor's face as he speaks to Edward Harrison. Sit down, won't you, Mr. Harrison?
All right, thanks. Now, what is it, Doc? I can see by your face you want to tell me something about Mary, don't you?
Mr. Harrison, your wife is dangerously ill.
Does that mean she's going to die?
I must be frank with you. It does. Unless...
Unless what, Doctor? Tell me. If there's a chance in the world, she's got to have it, see?
Her only hope is a brain operation. A very difficult and delicate operation. Without it, well, I could only give her 6 months, a year at most.
No, it mustn't be. She's got to have the operation, you hear?
I must tell you, Mr. Harrison, that only one man in this country has the necessary skill for the operation your wife needs. He is Dr. Howard Richards.
I don't care who he is. Get him.
I was going to say, naturally, he's in great demand. His average fee for an operation is about $1,500.
$1,500?
Now, of course, if you can't afford that, he might consider the circumstances.
No, I can't afford it. I can afford anything Mary needs.
Then I'll get in touch with him at once.
Yes, sure. You make the arrangements right away. I'll get a hold of the money. I'll get it to you by tomorrow, sure. Mr. Danvers, I'm Ed Harrison.
Oh, yes, Mr. Harrison. Please sit down.
Thanks. They told me you have to pass on all the real estate loans here at the bank. Have you looked over my application yet?
I have it here. I see that you want to borrow $1,500 from us.
That's right, and it's urgent. I got to have the money right away.
Unfortunately, the security you offer, your home...
What's wrong with it? It's a swell little house, good section, all in good repair.
That's true, but you already have a first and second mortgage on it, totaling $4,000, and... Well, I'm afraid we can't make any further loans on it.
But I've got to have the money, Mr. Danvers. I've just got to.
I'm sorry to hear that, because there's nothing we can do to help you. Nothing we can do.
You say you're not employed, Mr. Harrison?
No, I own a shop. I'm a locksmith.
That means you're never certain of your income. If you had a job now, a regular income you could depend on...
What are you getting at? You mean you're not going to let me have the money?
I certainly wish I could, but under the circumstances, I'm sorry, very sorry, but there's nothing I can do to...
I'm afraid the collateral you suggest isn't satisfactory, Mr. Harrison. We'd lend you the money if we could, but we just can't. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Edward, you aren't eating, and you're so quiet. Is anything wrong?
What? Oh, no, of course not.
You're worrying about me, aren't you?
Well, no, Mary. I just think about making some changes at the shop and...
Darling, please, you don't have to lie to me. I know that I'm not well, but I'm going to get better. Really, I am. I promise it.
Of course you are. Dr. Smith said so. You're going to be well in no time.
Of course I am, dear.
No, I got to go out. I have an appointment over the other side of the city with Horace Latimer. We grew up together. He wants to see me about something important.
Edward had no appointment with Horace Latimer, but he went to see Horace anyway, for he and Horace had been boyhood friends. Then their paths had separated. Horace had grown wealthy. But in his desperation, Edward Harrison hoped that Horace would remember the past and would lend him the money he'd been trying to raise all day. Horace could spare it easily, but would he?
1,500? Well, that's rather a lot of money, Ed.
I know it is, Horace, but it's for Mary. For an operation. I've got to have it.
Well, why don't you try the bank? You have a house, a business?
I tried the bank and all the personal loan companies in town. They all turned me down. Said the security wasn't good enough.
I see. Well, that's too bad. Now, you can bet I'd lend it to you, Ed, if I had it. Well, that's the trouble. I haven't any ready cash. The income tax, and a couple of shaky investments that I had to bolster up lately.
All right, Horace. Never mind explaining. I get the idea. You're not going to lend me the money.
Well, really, Ed, I would if I could, but I can't. I'm sorry.
Save your sorrow for somebody else. I don't need your money, you hear? I'll get it someplace else. Yes, I'll get it. Somehow.
After he had slammed out of Horace Latimer's expensive home, Edward stood for a moment on the dark street corner, staring back with bitterness in his face.
Sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. In a pig's eye, you're sorry. Oh, what a sap I was to think you were a pal of mine.
What's that, buddy? Was you speaking to me?
Oh, no, sorry. I guess I was thinking out loud.
That's okay. We all do it sometimes. Hey, you got a match?
Match? What? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, just hold it like that. Make a move and I plug you.
Gun? Why, you're...
Yeah, this is a stick-up. Hand over your dough and make it fast, see?
My dough? That's a hot one. I'm out trying to raise money myself. Now we're both out of luck. I've only got $1 on me. Take it if you want it. Anyway, it's more than I could raise.
Don't try to kid me. Anybody who lives in this ritzy suburb has dough on him. Stand still while I see what you got in your pockets. A wallet and a leather case of some kind.
You'll find just $1 in that wallet. And I don't live in this neighborhood. I came here to try to borrow some money from a friend.
$1. One measly buck. What a lousy break. But I bet you got a roll hidden in this leather case. It's heavy enough.
You'll lose your bet. There's nothing in there but my emergency kit.
Yeah? Well, I'll just see for myself. Hey, this kit's full of skeleton keys and picklocks and stuff. What are you, anyway, a second-story waker?
I'm a locksmith and safe repairman, if it's anything to you.
Oh. Were you on the level just now when you said you was trying to raise dough?
What's it to you?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, pal. Okay, I'm putting the gun away, but you ain't leaving yet. Me and you, we're gonna talk business. Because I got a plan that'll get us both all the dough we need. Two more beers, waiter. Well, is the deal on my proposition?
I don't know, Mike.
Sure you do. There's nothing to it. You can open locks and safes. I know where there's a house with plenty of dough in it.
But burglary? I've never stolen anything in my life.
Now, listen, you said you needed dough bad, didn't you? And so do I, plenty bad.
But
all you gotta do is get the back door open and then the safe. In half an hour, you'll have your 1,500 and more.
How else you ever gonna get it? Answer me that.
I don't know. You sure the money's there, Mike?
Positive. I was casing the joint and looked in the window in time to see the old geezer put a whole roll of bills in a safe that's no stronger than a bread box. Hey, you can open it with your teeth.
Gotta get the money somehow. All right, I'll do it.
And now to continue the story, Death Laughs Last, as it is written in the sealed book. A few minutes later, Edward Harrison and Mike arrived at the large mansion and quietly made their way toward the back door.
Okay, this is it. Everybody's hit the hay long ago. It'll be a cinch.
The lock looks easy, but I shouldn't be doing this. There must be some other way to get the money.
Don't be a sucker all your life. You're gonna take what you want in this world. If you don't, you never get it.
Well...
Come on, get that door open. We gotta get inside before we're spotted.
All right. Let me take a second. I think... Yeah. There, it's unlocked.
Okay, get inside. The safe's in the library down this way. Don't make any noise.
You sure there's only two of them in the house?
Yeah, the old guy and his butler. Probably both of them deaf as posts. Here's the library. Come on, the safe's behind the picture on the wall.
This picture?
Yeah, that's it. I'll lift it down. There you are. That safe is just a kid's toy. Go ahead, get it open.
It won't be that easy. I'll have it open inside a half an hour.
Hurry it up. You've been 40 minutes on that thing.
It's coming now. There. The safe's open.
About time, too. Now, let's see what's in it. Here's the cash box. When'll I open it? There, look. Double cash, Mazuma. What'd I tell you?
There must be thousands there.
Easy. Come on, we'll count it and divvy it up.
No, never mind. Just give me 1,500. That's all I want. You can keep the rest.
Are you kidding?
No, that's all I want. Just the 1,500 that I need.
Okay, it's your funeral. Here you are. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $1,500 bills.
$1,500?
Yeah, for just an hour's work. Easy money, huh? What do you say we crack a couple of more cribs tonight, huh?
No. I just want to get out of here now and...
Someone's coming.
Someone's coming.
Yeah, here, get behind this door. I'll take care of this.
Who's there? Jenkins, is that you? Oh, where's that light switch? Burglars! Jenkins! Jenkins, call the police, quick!
Nobody's calling any cops tonight, chum.
Help! Police! Help! Maybe that'll convince you.
You hit him.
And what'd you expect me to do? Shake his hand?
You killed him. That's murder.
Yeah, and you're in just as deep as me. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I'm an accessory to murder.
Cut the guff and let's get out of here. Or do you want to get caught?
No, of course not.
Then let's get going. Douse that light. I don't hear nothing. Come on, we get out the way we come in.
But suppose we are caught. Murder. They'll hang us.
Hey, we ain't gonna get caught. We haven't left a clue, not even a fingerprint.
Stand still, both of you. I have a gun and I have you covered.
The butler.
If you move, I'll shoot. I can see you perfectly.
Standing on the stairs, he's got a gun. We're caught.
Not yet. We ain't not by an old scarecrow with a rusty horse pistol.
Put up your hands. I'm going to call the police. You've done something to the master. I heard him call.
Okay. We'll put up our hands like this.
Mike, you shot him.
Come on. We gotta get out of here in a hurry. Them shots will bring the cops, but fast. Okay, here we are. Come on in.
But why did you make me come here? Why can't I go home?
You heard me. Come on in.
What?
That's better. Now, take off your hat and stay a while.
Why did you make me come here to your room?
2 reasons. The first is I want to make sure you know what it'll mean if you let anything slip. It'll mean a rope around your neck. Get me?
Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. I won't let anything slip.
If I thought you might, I'd slit your gullet right now.
I won't. I have to live. For my wife's sake.
Okay. And the second reason you're here is so you and me can have a little talk.
Talk? What kind of a talk?
Well, chum, I like the way you got that door and that safe open tonight. You and me got a future together.
What?
As soon as the heat's off, we're going to do another little job together.
No. I won't do it. I won't.
Sure you will.
I won't do it. You can't make me.
Oh, yes, I can. If you don't, I can always send a little note to the cops, telling them it's you they want for them killings tonight.
You wouldn't. They'd get you, too.
I'd be a long ways away by then. But you can't get away. You got a business here and a sick wife. You couldn't leave them. Well, you're going to do what I say?
You devil. You...
Don't say it. You don't think you can just dip into crime and then back out again without getting your hands dirty, do you? You don't think you can pull a job and then go on as if nothing had happened? You're mixed up in murder, and somebody's always got to pay for murder, one way or another.
I only did it for Mary's sake.
It don't matter why you did it. You're in it now, and you can't get out. Not without paying in some way.
I've got a good mind to go to the police, to confess, to get it off my chest.
No, you don't. You see this gun? I'd plug you in a second if I thought...
No, you don't.
Get away from me. Let go of my hand. Let go.
You got me into this. You're not gonna make me go any further with it. I'll take that gun away from you and I'll...
You fool. Let go or I'll plug you out.
Mike. He's dead. I killed him.
In a daze of horror, Edward Harrison found his hat and made his way to the street. His mind in a whirl, he stumbled into a tiny bar a few blocks away. Struggling to control his shaking hands and to keep his voice normal, he ordered a double whiskey and gulped it down. Then, as his senses cleared a little, he heard the radio at the end of the bar broadcasting a warning to the city. Attention all residents of the city, attention all residents. The police department is asking you to be on the lookout for the following man, wanted for a brutal double murder committed in the Buxton Park section less than an hour ago. Please make a note of the following description.
No.
The man was...
Hey, buddy, what's the idea? What'd you shut the radio off for?
Because I was sick of listening to it, that's why.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm not, see? And I got an idea maybe there was some other reason you didn't want to hear it. So I'm going to turn it back on, see?
No, you mustn't.
Well, I'm gonna. If you try to make a break for it, I got a gun right here under the bar, see? So now let's hear what that dirty killer looked like.
I repeat, be on the lookout for a man of medium height, lean and wiry, with reddish-brown hair, wanted for the double murder in Buxton Park earlier this evening. If you see such a man, report at once to headquarters. We now now turn you back to our regular night owl program of popular dance tunes.
Lean and whitey with reddish-brown hair, huh? That ain't you. You're heavy-set and black-haired. For a minute there, you had me going. I was positive you was the killer, the way you didn't want me to hear the description. Just jumpy, huh? Well, here, have another drink. On the house.
Thanks, but I gotta get home. I need some sleep. Yeah, that's what I need. Some sleep.
And now to continue the story. Death laughs last, as it is written in the sealed book. As Edward Harrison left the bar and hurried home, he was aghast at how close he'd come to giving himself away. It was Mike the police were looking for, not Edward Harrison. It was Mike whose description they had. Edward Harrison was safe. Safe. Hardly able to believe in his own good luck, Edward reached his home and let himself in. Mary was asleep. Quietly, he got into bed, and at long last fell asleep. When he awoke, it was morning, and Mary was already preparing breakfast.
Good morning, darling. What time did you get home anyway? I waited up for you until almost 2.
I was pretty late. I stopped at the shop and did a little work. Forgot to watch the time, I guess.
Oh, and this morning you look terrible. I know you're worrying about me. Oh, but you mustn't, darling. I'm going to be all right. Really, I am.
Of course you are. I'm going to see to that.
What do you think? Dr. Smith called up last night. He wanted to talk to you. He said he had some good news for you.
Good news?
Yes, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. I don't know why. He asked for you to stop in at his office this morning.
I think I know what it is. Yeah, sure. I'll go right over and see him.
But, darling, you're going to eat breakfast first, aren't you?
I'll eat when I get back. I want to see the doctor first. Anyway, I'm not very hungry.
Well, all right, Edward. But please, hurry back. I want to know, too, what the doctor says.
Yeah, sure, Mary. I'll be right back. But everything's okay now. Everything's okay.
After he left the house, Edward bought a morning paper. Big headlines told of the murders the night before, but he scarcely saw them. His eyes hurried through the story until he found what he was looking for. The news that Mike's body had been found. The butler Mike had shot had given the police Mike's description and then died before he could tell them there was anyone with Mike. So the police had listed Mike's death as a suicide or as an accident and closed the case. Edward Harrison was safe. Perfectly safe.
Safe. I'm safe. I've got the money. Mary's going to be all right, and the cops aren't looking for me. Mike was wrong. Sometimes you can get away with murder and not have to pay anything, if you're lucky. And I've been lucky. I've been lucky. Good morning, Doctor. Mary said you'd phone and had some good news.
Oh, yes, Mr. Harrison. I called you last night after I got in touch with Dr. Richards. I wanted to tell you that he had agreed to operate on your wife.
Well, that's swell, Doctor. I got the money right here in my pocket.
The money, yes. I was also going to tell you that Dr. Richards had said not to worry about it. You could take as long as you wanted to pay it.
As long as I wanted, then it wasn't necessary. I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do it.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Never mind, Doc. I mean, I've got the money. I want to pay it. He's got to take it right away. Well, what's the matter? What are you looking at me like that for? The operation is going to save Mary's life, isn't it? You said it would. You can't go back on your word. You can't, do you hear?
It's not that, Mr. Harrison. Yes, the operation would save your wife's life. But unfortunately, Dr. Richards was the only man in this country able to perform it.
Well, so what? He said he'd do it, didn't he? And I've raised the dough to pay it. So what's the hitch?
Mr. Harrison, Dr. Richards can't perform the operation now.
But you said that...
Yes, I know. But he was tragically murdered last night by a burglar who broke into his home in Buxton Park.
And so ends the tale. Death laughs last, as it is written in the sealed book. In an effort to save his wife's life, Edward Harrison had helped kill the one man who might have saved her. Twisted indeed are the strands of fate in which destiny entangles mere mortals. And now, keeper of the book, before you close the great volume, show us the tale we tell next time. This one? Ah, yes. The tale of a man who was murdered by his wife and her brother, and the strange way he rose from a watery grave to accuse them of his death. The tale is titled, You Only Die Once. Be sure to be with us again next time, when the sound of the great gong heralds another strange and exciting tale from The Sealed Book. The Sealed Book, produced and directed by Jock McGregor, is written by Bob Arthur and David Cogan.